Hello everyone, welcome to the ZyNerd NEET UG channel. In this video, we are going to cover Pondicherry NEET UG application demo for 2024. Okay, so let's get started with this. So here is the website. You will have to go to sendakpuducherry.in to register. Okay, so this is the home page. From here, I'll tell you how to go about. So here you will have to either go to the NEET UG section or you can scroll down and you will find the NEET UG logo here, and there is also a visit dashboard button. So you can click on this and you can proceed to the application. Okay, so here you can see that there are notifications that are mentioned here for this year, and here there is a registration button. So you will have to click on this registration button to get started with the registration process. Okay, so here we are at the registration stage, and here you can start by filling your name. So this should be as per the high school mark sheet. Okay, so as per your 12th mark sheet, you will have to enter your name. So exact same name in your 12th mark sheet, just look at the mark sheet and type it in. Okay, and you'll have to fill your email ID and create a password. So your email ID and phone number are very important because this is where the OTP will come. So in case you want to recover the ID or you want to get communication properly, then you will have to give the correct email ID and password. So make sure you remember the email ID password also. Okay, so here you are creating a password, you're confirming this password. So this password is for the registration for CENTAC. Okay, so after filling the form, please note this down. So fill your father's name, mobile number and confirm the password. Then we can go to the next stage. And here you can see there's a small checkbox here under declaration. Click on this and here it says that you're accepting to receive SMS and email messages from CENTAC. So you click on this register button and your registration will be complete. Okay, so here you will get a OTP after you click on the submit button. So you enter the OTP that you receive and you can create the account. Okay, so this is the registration process of the application form. So you're creating an account with CENTAC. Okay, so you have created the account here, then you can click on this login button. It will take you to the home page. So under the home page there is a login button here. So you can see that there is a login option here. So using this login option, give your registered number, registered email ID that you just gave now and enter your password that you created. This password is the CENTAC password you just entered in the previous form. Okay, so after you give the login, so you will receive a email ID OTP. Okay, so in your email you will receive a OTP, and that OTP you will have to enter here and click on submit. So we'll go to the application form. So we have entered the application form stage now. So here you can see that there are different sections here. So in this first section, there is personal information, then you'll be filling the academic information, then you'll be filling your marks, then you'll be attaching the document, then payment, and finally you will go to the view and submit. This is where your final application form will be generated. Okay, so if you're a candidate who's already applied for non-NEET courses through CENTAC, you can give that application number here. So then it will automatically take your data. If that is not the case, then you can start filling the personal information, your name, mother's name, father's name. So this, you can see that this is slightly grayed out. That means this data is actually pulling from the registration that you had done earlier, and father's name also. So mother's name you will have to enter fresh here, and gender also you can select here and proceed with the religion. So your religion you will have to select here. Okay, so next you can see that we completed till the religion part, and next is the mother tongue. So you can select your mother tongue here. So mother tongue, they are just collecting this information. It could be Telugu, Malayalam, and Malayalam, Hindi, French, or whatever is your mother tongue. You will have to fill this information. Next, also your religion, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, others, you can fill this up. And next is the contact information. How can CENTAC contact you? So they are getting this information. So here you can see that it is grayed out here. And because you have already given your email ID and phone number, this, as you see, it cannot be changed at this stage. So the registration process itself, you have to give the correct number. And your Aadhaar number, alternate mobile number is asked, and your permanent address and PIN code is asked. Okay, so fill your permanent address and PIN code here. In case your permanent address and communication address are the same, you can click on this checkbox here. So this information will be replicated here. Okay. So next is the reservation claim. So we'll come to that. So you have filled this information, filled all this information here, and next we'll go to the reservation claim. So under reservation claim, there are different types of seats. Okay. So this, if you select residential status as Puducherry, you will have access to the government seats and management quota seats. And if you click on other states, you will have access to the management quota seats and NRI seats if you are eligible. And there is NRI, foreign national, OCI candidates. Okay. So we'll go through this one by one. And here the application fee is also mentioned here. So for government quota, it is 1,000 rupees. For SC/ST candidates, it is 500. Also for PWD candidates. And if you're a Puducherry candidate who's applying for government quota and management quota, it is 2,000. And if you're a SC/ST PWD candidate, it is 1,000. For other state candidates, they're eligible only for management quota. They'll have to pay 2,000 rupees. For NRI and NRI sponsored OCA candidates, foreign national candidates, the fee is 5,000. Okay. So now you can click on save and continue. We'll go to the next part. So first we look at the residential status as Puducherry. So for candidates who selected the residential status as Puducherry, we'll look at their process. Okay. So here is the residential status Puducherry, and under reservation claim, the candidate is selecting Puducherry. Okay. So under Puducherry, there are two options. Type of residential claim. How are you claiming the residential criteria? So there are two criteria here. First is the continuous of 5 years. Okay. So we'll look at what this is. So I have attached the annexure here. So the first thing is the candidate is a resident of Pondicherry. They are a resident of Pondicherry. Okay. For the past 5 years preceding the date of the certificate. So in case you are getting this certificate in this month, then for the past 5 years you have been a resident of Pondicherry. That is what this certificate is about. Okay. So here you can see that there is a OR symbol here. That means either certificate 1 or certificate 2A and 2B. Okay. So certificate 1, this is the certificate 1, or there is a OR symbol here, or you will have to provide both these certificates. Okay. So we'll look at what this is. In 2A, in the 2A and 2B, we'll look at the son or daughter of this person has attended public examination, and for the purpose of undergoing academic studies, they have studied for 5 successive classes in the Union Territory of Pondicherry. Okay. So this is also, so first thing, what did we see? We saw residents in Pondicherry. Here they are claiming that they have studied 5 classes in Pondicherry. Okay. And there is one more clause here, not just this, and 2B is also to be submitted. And here they are claiming that they have resided in Pondicherry. Okay. So here you can see that there is a residing clause here, resided in Pondicherry continuously for the past 5 years during the period of study. Okay. So here in the first category, it is just based on residence. In the second category, if a candidate is has studied in Pondicherry, they also have to prove that they have resided in Pondicherry. Okay. So these two clauses are here, and this kind of seems redundant because if someone is already residing in Pondicherry, they also come here, but this is the clause that they have given. Okay. So we'll go to the next part. So this part is clear, right? So if you're selecting 5 continuous years in Pondicherry, these are the documents that have to be submitted. And let's look at the next part. So continuous 3 years of residence in Pondicherry. We look at what all clauses are there. So here there is 3A and 3B, 3A and 3B together, or it is 4 or 5. Okay, so let's go to the next one. We look at the documents. So this is the 3A document. So here the candidate's father or mother is an employee of central or state government, or they are a defense personnel or central paramilitary forces or a public sector undertaking wholly or substantially run by the central government. Okay, so if the candidate's parent is working in a central state defense personnel, central paramilitary forces, and it is run by either the central government or uh, the Pondicherry government, and the parent is presently posted and serving in Pondicherry. The parent should be working in Pondicherry and also continuously for 3 years. Okay, the person is posted in Pondicherry currently, and they should have been working for at least 3 years. Then their son or daughter will be eligible. Along with this, there is one more clause. Also, the candidate. Okay, so here you can see that the candidate has passed their 12th standard in any of the schools in Union Territory of Pondicherry, also regions of Karikal, Mahe, Yanam of Pondicherry. Then this combined clause is parents should have worked in Pondicherry for 3 years and the students should have studied in Pondicherry for 2 years. Okay, we'll go to the next part. So this 3 years clause is covered. So the fourth clause is candidates that the parent, okay, so the father or mother was a defense personnel or a central paramilitary force and they were killed or disabled in action, okay, and they have to have declared their hometown as Pondicherry. If the parent worked in a defense personnel or central paramilitary force and they were killed or disabled and they are given their hometown as Pondicherry, then then the candidate will be eligible. Or there is a or clause, or the parent has worked in Pondicherry government employee, or the parent is a central government employee and they are located in Pondicherry and they have also worked in public sector undertaking either by the central government or Pondicherry. Okay, so this is similar to the clause we saw earlier, but the parent has died. Okay, the parent has died, then the candidate will come under this category. Okay, if they come under this category, then also they will be eligible for the government seats in Pondicherry. So this is the fourth and the fifth clause. We'll go to the next clause. Here you can see that the residential status is in Pondicherry. So we'll go through this process one by one. So we have covered this part. We have covered the residential claim part. And now we will look at the region or taluk. Okay. So under region or taluk, there is Pondicherry, Villanur. So different taluks are mentioned here. And then also there is a community or category which is mentioned here. Okay. So this is based for reservation. So there is general, OBC, MBC, EBC, BCM, SC, ST and BT. Okay. So next is the nationality. Under nationality there is Indian and French nationality. So if you are an Indian candidate, you will have access to all the seats. But French nationals, if you are a French national and you are covered under the Treaty of Cessation, then what will happen is this French national will also be considered as a Indian national and they will be given the seats that the Indian national are eligible for. And here there is a migrant, yes or no. And this will be no for most of the candidates. So you can fill this based on your information and you can proceed to the next step. So the next step is the special reservation claim. So under special reservation claim, there is ex-serviceman, PWD, freedom fighter and also meritorious sports person. So if you belong to these categories, you can check on this. And there is regional reservation claim. Okay, so under regional reservation claim, so Pondicherry, in Pondicherry there is Pondicherry and then there is Karikal and there is Mahe and there is Yanam. Okay, so there are 4 regions here. So candidates who come from Karikal, Mahe and Yanam, they also have a separate set of seats that are reserved for them. That's why they're asking here. So if you're a candidate who's from Karikal or Mahe or Yanam, then you can click on regional reservation claim yes and you can select your region. Okay, so one of this region you will be able to select. And here under minority there are 2 divisions, which is Telugu minority and Christian minority. So why are they asking? They already asked the native language, but here they are asking the minority claim. So if you select Telugu here, when you're filling the choices, you will have the Telugu minority institutes showing in your choice list, and similar for the Christian minority. Okay. And one more thing is EWS. Under EWS, there is yes or no. So if you're a candidate who wants to take reservation under EWS category, you can click on yes. And finally, the application fees that we saw earlier. So you can fill this information and click on save and continue. You will go to the next step. Okay. So under next step, what is there? So we saw that save and continue option was given. So for a Pondicherry candidate who has selected residential status as Puducherry, so these are the set of seats that will be available for them. So these candidates will be eligible for government only seats and also government and management seats. Okay. And if there is also option for NRI sponsorer, so if you selected that option, you will also have NRI seats that are available to you. So here you'll have to be careful. If you're interested in management quota seats, then you'll have to select government and management quota. Otherwise, you won't be able to fill the choices. Okay. So we'll go to the next part. Next part is the NEET info. So you'll have to fill your application number, NEET roll number, and the mark secured, and the year of passing, NEET year of passing, and NEET All India rank for the counseling. And this is already filled up, and your high school information. So here you have to fill up what board you studied. So there is a CBSE board, or it could be Pondicherry state board, or it could be other state boards. You'll have to click on this and you have to fill up this information. And your register number is also asked, and result is also asked, and your stream. So which stream you study, that also has to be selected. Number of attempts has to be selected. So this part, this number of attempts part is not very useful. You can just most of you will come under 1. Even if you are 2 or 3, it does not matter. We'll go to the next part. So here there is academic info, which is on the same page. We have just put this separately. Under academic info, where have you completed the high school? Was it an open school or not? So if you have completed in open school, then you have to say yes. And for high school return as a private candidate. So if you didn't go to a school, but you have returned the exam as a private candidate, then you can click on yes. And biology or biotechnology studied as an optional subject. So the rule is that you have to study biology or biotechnology. So if you studied as an optional subject alone, you click on yes. Okay. So your school information is asked. From 12th to 8th information is asked. You enter your name of the school and type of the school. So if it is a private school or a government school, then the year of passing. So this will be, this is just collecting, they're just collecting information to validate whatever you're giving. So we'll go to the next part. So here you can see there is one more part that is given here, which is the special 10% government school quota reservation. So this is very interesting. So candidates who have studied first standard to 12th standard are eligible to claim this reservation, and they should not have studied. So candidates should not have studied in government aided, private or Kendra Vidyalaya. So if candidate has studied first to 12th standard in Pondicherry government school, then they have to click on yes to claim the reservation. So after filling this, you can click on save and continue. Click on save and continue here. We can go to the next page. So here you have completed personal academic. Now the academic mark section is here. You will have to fill your information. This is the maximum mark out of how much, how many marks you secured mark. Okay, maximum mark, and the marks code has to be entered. Here your language should be entered, and here the physics, chemistry, biology, and if there is one more subject, you can also fill this information. Okay, so this will calculate the marks and the mark will be entered here. Okay, so this part is based only for eligibility. So candidates should get at least 50% marks if they are a general category, and if they are a SC/ST candidate, they should get 40% marks. Just for the marks based eligibility, this information is given. So you can click on save and continue to go to the next step. So you have completed the academic marks part. Then is the attachment stage. So here in the attachment stage, you will have to click on choose file. So click on choose file and you will be able to choose the file. And here that you can see that is a logo here. logo here. So this means that the data has been updated. So as you select each option and you upload the data, this icon will show. That means the data has been uploaded. So you can click on this data, click on this icon, and look at the photo that you have uploaded. Okay. So here you can see that there is no icon here. That means this certificate is not yet uploaded. So you can click on here and upload the certificate. This will be sorted out. Okay. So here we'll go through this one by one. Photo of the candidate, birth certificate, signature of the candidate, and HSC mark sheet has to be given. Transfer certificate has to be given. And if you are applying for the government school quota, the transfer certificate has to be given. So if there are multiple documents that you have, you can combine it into a single PDF and you will be able to upload this information. Your 10th mark sheet is asked, NEET scorecard is asked, and your resident certificate. So we saw the resident certificate, right? We saw different clauses. So if there are 2 or more certificates, you can combine it. So if you don't know how to combine this, you can just go to Google and type in combine PDF, and you'll be able to and there are a lot of websites that offer this option. You can combine the PDF, and in case if the PDF size is very large and you're not able to upload it, you can type in compress PDF, and similarly there will be a lot of websites you will be able to compress this PDF. Similarly for images also, instead of compress PDF, you can say compress JPEG or compress image, and a lot of websites will be there. You can do this. Okay, so finally there is the resident certificate, and there is also affidavit that you're not claiming dual residence. Okay, meaning that in Pondicherry the eligibility for government quota is based on residence, right? We saw that earlier. So you should also provide affidavit saying that you are a resident of Pondicherry and that you are not availing any other reservation in other states based on your residence. So this affidavit, the affidavit format is given in the prospectus. You can look at the prospectus and you can upload this document. Okay, so next, so till now we saw that for resident status in Pondicherry, we also saw certain parts like the academic marks and attachment. These are common for all the residents. So all the candidates, these things are common. So next we look at the residential status for other states. So candidates who are from other states, how will you apply in this? Okay, so let's look at this. So here in the residential reservation claim part, you are clicking choosing for other state option, and in the other state option there is general, OBC and ST category. So we also will be filling the marks, right? So candidates who select other state, they will be filling the marks. So when you fill the marks for general category, the marks will be 50%, right? For OBC, it will be 40%. For SC, ST also, it will be 40%. So this is just for eligibility based eligibility, and by selecting this category, you will become eligible for the management quota seats. And if you are a NRI sponsored candidate, you can click on yes. This will make you eligible for, click on yes, it will make you eligible for the NRI seats under the Pondicherry Council. So we have covered this. So next we will look at the next stage for other state candidates. So if you're an other state candidate, right? So if you're other state candidate, you will be able to take only the management and the self-supporting seats. All right. So next is the for residential status, you are selecting either NRI, foreign national, or OCI, no. So we look at what it is. So here you can see that there is NRI, there is foreign national, and there is also OCI. All right. So first is the NRI. So if you are an NRI candidate, click on NRI and you can save and continue option. And if you are a foreign national, also similar. In OCI, when they click on OCI, there are two options that come here. So first option is a yes and there is no. Okay. So we'll just quickly explain about the OCI status. So OCI status obtained before 4/3/2021. Okay, so 4/3/2021. So according to the Supreme Court case, so candidates who got their OCI card, so you have applied for OCI card and you got the OCI card before 4/3/2021, then you are considered a OCA candidate. Okay, so candidates who got after this date will not be considered as OCA candidate. So you obtain the OCA status before 4/3/2021, then you will have to click on this. So what seats will these candidates be eligible for? So if a candidate selects yes, then they'll be eligible for all India unreserved seats in management quota and self-supporting seats, which is the same thing. Okay, so management is the private colleges. So OC candidates in Pondicherry are eligible only for the management quota seats. But we saw that in MCC, OC candidates were eligible even for the government quota seats, but Pondicherry has this rule now. So here, let's say you're clicking on no. So first we look at no option, because that's what is clubbed with NRI and foreign national. If you are clicked on no option, OCA no, then what seats you are eligible for? You are eligible for NRI, OCI and foreign national seats. Only these seats you are eligible for. Okay. Next is the OCI S clause. So we saw that OCI there was yes and no, right? So if you are a candidate who selects OCI yes, you are a 4/3/2021. Before that itself, you got the OCI card and you are a OCI card holder. Then you have selected yes. Then what seats you are eligible for? Like we saw, you are eligible for the management quota seats and also the NRI seats. So next part, this is common for all the candidates. You will have to pay the money here. So this money that you are paying is dependent on what seats that you are selecting. Okay, we saw earlier that if you select government seats, it is lower. For NRI and NRI sponsored candidates, OC candidates, foreign national candidates, it is 5,000. So this will vary, but this process is the same. So you'll have to pay the amount. Click on pay now, and it will take you to the payment gateway. So under the payment gateway, so there is only one payment gateway in Pondicherry, so it will automatically take you there. So under payment gateway, on the left hand side, there are different options with which you can pay, as credit card, debit card, UPI option is available, and the amount that needs to be paid is here. So here you can fill in your credit card number, or click on debit card, fill your debit card number, and you can make the payment. There is also UPI payment available. So UPI, since it's a very popular option, this option is also available. You can click on generate QR and the QR will come. You can scan this just like how you are paying in shops. Just generate QR, click on the app. So you can use one of the UPI apps to make this payment, or your UPI ID also. You can enter this UPI ID and complete the payment. Okay. So this is the complete process. So once you finish the payment, then your application form will be generated. You can click on print and you can save this. So please save it so that it will be useful for your future reference. Okay. So after you fill the application form, what will happen? After you fill the application form, you are into the CENTAC counseling. You are inside the Pondicherry counseling. Okay. So there is the application stage and there is a registration stage for each round in CENTAC Pondicherry. So after the application stage, in round 1, you will have to pay some amount and you will have to register for the round 1 counseling. And in round 1 counseling, you will have to fill the choices. Okay. So when you fill the choices, depending on the quota that you have selected, the choices will appear for you and you will be able to fill the choices. But when you're filling the choices, you need to know the fee structure. You need to know the fee structure. You need to understand the closing ranks for each college to look at the possibility, and you need to understand the fee structure to understand the affordability and how many seats are available. This information is also there. And we also have a choice list feature to help you fill out the choices. Okay, so it's a very nifty feature. You can go to our website, click on the choice list, and you can list out all the choices in Pondicherry, and this will be listed by counseling. So in Pondicherry, you can list all the choices, you can rank order the choices, you can do your research, and you can create a final choice list. And there is also institute option. You can look up each institute in Pondicherry and figure out where it is located, how many beds are there, You can look at the photos. We have video section too. You can look at all this information on our portal. So for our portal, so since you're looking at Pondicherry, this pro package is the one for you, because this includes all India and also all the states. Okay, in case you're applying for Pondicherry, you're applying for Kerala, you're applying for Tamil Nadu, all this data will be available under the pro pack. So the pro plan is currently available at 2499. Okay, and this will be available till the end of the counseling, till the last round. This will be available. We will update this valid till date later, because once the NMC publishes the schedule, we will know the exact last date. So we also have a referral plan. So if you are interested to refer your friend to use the ZyNerd app, you just have to go to ZyNerd.com. Okay, sign up, create an account. Okay, after creating an account, there is a refer and earn section. Okay, you have to go to the refer and earn section, and there will be an exclusive unique referral code that is listed in the section. So you can copy that referral code and you can send it to your friend. So what your friend can do is he can take that referral code, come to ZyNerd, and when he buys the package, when he buys this pro plan or standard plan in ZyNerd, he will get 50% discount. He'll get 500 rupees discount, and you will get 500 rupees credited to your ZyNerd account. Okay, so then you can go log into your ZyNerd account, and then you'll be able to withdraw this money. This is how the referral plan works. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can give us a call. We will explain how this works. So this is the ZyNerd standard and pro package. Okay, so this concludes our session for the Pondicherry registration demo. If you have any queries regarding this, please drop a comment below. If you're already a subscriber, we have a Telegram pro group for subscribers alone. We also have our numbers listed here. You can call us on this number. If you're a subscriber, you will be directly connected to the subject matter experts. If you are a non-subscriber, you can also connect with us, and we can tell you about how this package works, what is ZyNerd, how it will be beneficial for you. And if you have any queries also, you can join our Telegram group. All our Telegram groups, you are allowed to post your query, and our subject matter experts will give you the answers for it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any queries, get in touch with us. Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you in our future videos. Bye.